Prescott and the Cowboys. He gets the touchdown, but not the two. It was Adams who busted it up.
This is why, right there, it's just a tough throw and catch, one-on-one, standing route. But
let's go down to the field. Tracy, all yours.
Well, we only got one question with you, but I can only imagine what you were thinking down there watching this defensive drive to be able to get that first win of the season. How are you guys just feeling right now to finally get this victory?
Yeah, it feels great. It feels great, man, to get the first one. It's awesome. I knew how hard it was going to be for Dallas to go down there and score that 2-point. We have a little competition period every Friday, and the defense, they got some good answers on 2-point conversions, so they did a great job, just like we practiced. Awesome game.
Did you sense the spark from your team just being out there as the leader, finally being able to play?
Yeah, man, it was fun. It was fun to come out here with these fans. Dallas had a great showing. I think it might have been 50-50 out here. But it was awesome, man. They were loud when we needed them on that 2-point on the last third and fourth down there. So it was just so good to play football again. So awesome to play football, and credit to Dallas for coming out here and competing hard. But also credit to my teammates and my coaches for working hard all week, not caring about the standings or anything like that. Just coming out to practice, coming out to meetings, and just working hard.
Great win today. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
So the Cowboys get off to another slow start of the first half for the third straight game, and they lose for the third straight week. Jets finally in the win column. 24-22 New York, the final score. Tonight on CBS, 60 Minutes. UNSO Scott Privet, the NCIS Los Angeles Madam Secretary. For Tracy, Tony, and all the crew, Jim Nance, thanks so long from New Jersey. You've been watching.
Wow.
Hey Google, how long is my commute?
What y'all want me to say? Once again, an embarrassing game, embarrassing loss by the Cowboys. This is why I don't get on here and talk mess about another team or wish bad luck on another team or be happy because another team lost. Because you never know how your team is going to do. It come back and bites you in the ass. Karma's a mug. But, yeah, we lost to the 0-4 Jets. That's pretty much self-explanatory right there. That's pretty much all you need to say is we lost to the 0-4 Jets. Shout out to them. They played. They did what they were supposed to do. They took advantage of a suffering team. We're suffering. Like when you have an illness, and one time I had the flu. I had the flu bad. I had the flu so bad that I thought that I was gonna die. Like, all bullshit aside, I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating. I couldn't get over it. I couldn't. It was one of them flu. My temperature was like 105. I had the shakes. If I would have gotten into a fight, I couldn't even defend myself. That's how bad that's how sick I was. I was coughing up stuff. It just felt like crap. I told my wife, look here, man, bury me in this suit, at this location. And then I was serious. That was an illness. It took a while for me to get over. And that's what the Cowboys are going through right now. We started out the season 3-0 against, you can't even say against easy teams anymore because we can't even beat easy teams. We lost to the Jets. I mean, the winless Jets. They're not winless anymore. Congratulations to them once again for taking advantage of a suffering team. It's it's embarrassing. We have an illness right now. There's an illness in Dallas. There's an illness big time. And I don't know if it'll ever be addressed. I don't know if it'll ever be addressed. This illness is bad. And Don't know if it'll ever be figured out, or I don't know if there's an antidote for it. But right now it looks incurable. And we got to find this illness. We got to attack it. And or those 3 wins we got are going to be the only 3 wins. Guys, we got a tougher schedule coming up. We got the Jets. We got the Eagles. We got the Patriots. We got I talk about what I see, what's going on right now. I don't know what's going to happen later on in the season. When I do my live streams, when I do my videos, it's to critique what's going on right now. And right now, there's an illness in Dallas, and we don't know how to cure it. We don't have the coaching staff to cure it. Kellen Moore looked good. His offense looked good those first 3 games. Playing against strategic teams like the New Orleans Saints, who just beat us with field goals. Like Green Bay, who just beat our asses. And after the game, Aaron Rodgers said, man, I love playing here. I love playing in Jerry's World because I always win. I won a Super Bowl here. Ain't that embarrassing? What if somebody came to your house and said, man, I love being here. You know, I always get what I want. You know, that would piss you off. But we start getting aggressive when it's too late. We're not a comeback team. We've proven that. We're not. This fourth quarter business, like Romo just said it. He said the Dallas Cowboys got to figure out a way to play like this earlier. Play with this fire and intensity earlier. That's what sports is all about. You come out like that. You're supposed to come out hype. You're supposed to come out crunk. You're not supposed to wait until fourth quarter to get crunk excited and be ready to play. What is that? And you don't have the ability to do it, to come back. It don't make sense. I'm gonna say this again. There is an illness in Dallas Cowboy on this team that is incurable right now. And I've been saying this over and over. I get my head chewed out about speaking the truth about the Cowboys because you got the gang member Cowboys out there that bleed blue and die hard, and you're talking about my team. I don't give a damn. We suck. Our team fucking sucks. So if you got tattoos everywhere and you're doing drive-by shootings because you're a Cowboy fan and you're investing and pouring money into this organization for nothing, I don't give a damn. Look what it's got you. We lost to an 0-4 team. This is the bottom line. This team has a problem. And I bet you nothing is going to happen after this game in the locker room. Nothing is going to happen on the plane ride home. Nothing is going to happen, period. Nobody's going to get fired, and that's the sad part about it. If Jimmy Johnson was our coach, oh, man, Garrett would have been out of here years ago. Years ago. These guys would have been out of here years. Hey, I need guys that want to play. Oh, but Jerry Jones got rid of him. Why? He won 2 Super Bowls. Probably could have won 3 or 4. But Jerry Jones gets rid of him. But he keeps Garrett. What is that? It doesn't make any damn sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You keep Garrett, but you get rid of a Super Bowl win. Jimmy Johnson. You fire him. For what? For credit? You want credit now? You got all the credit you got now because we fucking suck. And it's on your watch. It's on your watch, Jerry. This is all you. So you can forget, you can miss me with all the sales pitches. You can miss me with all that shit because that's why I ain't bought shit in a while. Because they don't fucking deserve it. This hat was a gift. I didn't buy this shit. I ain't buying that. For what? They ain't winning nothing. You show me you can win something, and then we can play some ball. I can start buying jerseys and shit. Y'all see I still got this Dez Bryant jersey sitting up here. They don't deserve it, man. We just got beat by the 0-4 Jets. That's piss poor. There's nothing you can say about it. And we got Philly next week. They blew out the Jets. And we think we're going to bounce back from this. And even if we do, that's bullshit. Because we could have played like that this week against the Jets. And I don't want to hear about injuries and all that shit. Don't want to hear it. We still should have beat them. It's no excuse. It's no excuse. This is our front office. I don't even blame the players no more. It ain't even their fault. It's the teachers. It's the teachers in the classroom that's teaching the kids, that's misguiding the kids. Chris Richard got to go. Marinelli's got to go. Garrett's got to go. Kelly Moore's got to go. They got to go, man, because we wasting talent. Jordan Lewis came into the game, and they just not playing him because somebody got hurt, because Brown got hurt. It took Brown to get hurt for Jordan Lewis to get a pick. Not an interception, a pick. It took that. That probably still didn't ring a bell. Brown will probably be back next week. It ain't no use, y'all. We're done. We're done. It's over. Bottom line. And I don't give a damn about a fan base. I don't give a shit. I'm talking about the Cowboys right now. I ain't even paying attention to the comment section right now. So y'all can type all y'all want to. Because it don't matter. I'll never see y'all. I'll never meet y'all. Y'all don't pay my fucking bills. I'm done, man.
Oh, man.
Don't make no damn sense.
Oh, man.
Hey, they gonna get a check. They gonna get a check this week for that performance.
I'm gonna take my time, man. It ain't gonna be long, just a couple minutes. Let me say to everybody that's commending Garrett for going for it on fourth down. Stop doing that. It means nothing if the play is trash. Like if you're going for it on fourth down and it's a trash play, stop commending him just for going for it. That means nothing just because he went for it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get up in the morning and say I'm gonna go for a 3-mile walk. And if I only walk 0.5 mile, don't commend me for getting up, man. Like I didn't reach my goal. Like stop commending Garrett just because he went for it. It don't mean shit just because he went for it. That don't mean nothing. Like we've been so bad that we've lowered our standards so far that we commend Garrett just because he went for it. No, damn that, man. We got to stop doing that. We got to stop commending Garrett just because he went for it. Oh, I like Garrett. He got balls for going for it. Oh, he doesn't. No, he didn't. Only thing he did was then send the punt team out there. I'm not gonna get loud. All he did was then send the punt team out there. That's all he did. That's all he did. He didn't send the punt team. That takes nothing when you're losing. If we was winning up, the punt team would have went out there. You'll get props from me when you go for it and be creative when you do it. That's when you'll get my props. You know what I'm saying? Just going for it takes no effort.
Agreed.
It takes no creativity. It takes nothing to go for it. Like it means nothing just because he went for it on fourth down. Literally means jack shit. Like you gotta be. I hate when everybody goes crazy when Garrett goes for it. I commend him for going for it. I don't. For what? For what? He does that when he's losing. He's standing on the sideline looking like a pile of shit. He has no choice. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing I want to speak on with the fourth down thing. Next thing I want to speak of, MCF, I see you. Here's my thing, and I promise you, bro, I'm not trying to fucking argue with you or debate with you about it because our team looks like garbage right now, so it really don't matter. We didn't hire Chris Richard just for Marinelli to call every defensive play. Chris Richard has a say-so. They both looking like hot trash right now. I understand Marinelli picked Tristan Hill. I understand all of that. But that secondary, that's Chris Richard pet. 1980 said this. When them guys have a trash week and they go back and watch film, you gotta look back and say, oh my God, I played like crap last week. Cheeto is not it. He's not it. Even if Chris Richard isn't in charge while the game is going on, in that film room, he has to talk to these guys about not turning their head around. This soft coverage that they does because they're afraid to get burnt or whatever they do it, that shit is killing us. When that first play, he throws a bomb, damn near 99-yard touchdown. Jeff Heath, sorry ass. And every time we get a big play like that, Jeff Heath is always the safety back there. Cheeto get burnt. And then the safety doesn't even do his job to help the cornerback out. He's nowhere. Like Chris Richard, he has to talk to these guys about this. He has to figure something out different. I'm not blaming everything on him. Collectively, him and Marinelli are doing a piss poor job with the defensive front and the secondary. Terrible job. First we get Teddy Bridgewater doing what he want to do. Now we get this guy who's coming back from mono, whatever that means. I don't even know what that is. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Like, we get this guy coming back from this, and he's having his way. Me and Football News made a joke last week sometime, like, well, it wasn't a joke. We was dead ass like, hey, we might lose this game. Hell, we couldn't stop Aaron Jones. You know what's funny, y'all? Let me tell y'all something funny. This game is hysterical, and I said I wasn't going to scream. I wasn't going to get mad.
Too late.
There's no too late. There's no team that beat us. That these three losses, neither team needed their true identity to beat us. The Saints' true identity is running the ball. Alvin Kamara didn't get shit. They didn't need it. That's how bad our defense is. Green Bay identity is Aaron Rodgers picking you apart. They didn't need it. That's how bad our defense is because Aaron Jones ran wild. The Jets, Le'Veon Bell, one of the best running backs in the NFL, they really didn't need him because our defense is that bad. No team we lost to needed their true identity to beat our piss poor defense. We are not a top 5 defense. We ain't even a bend and don't break defense. We are below both of those. We are below bend and don't break. We are below all of that. Yeah. Below. I just want to know, am I going to still get trampled and ran over for my DeMarcus Lawrence comments? That's all I want to know. The comments I made in week 2, somebody help me out and tell me, am I still on that side of the fence where everybody's telling me I'm wrong? Somebody help me out. Yeah. Show me what DeMarcus Lawrence has earned this contract, because from what I've been seeing, Robert Quinn has been the man on that front line. Somebody tell me, am I wrong yet? When I said before the season he's gonna get his money and not do nothing. When I said in week 2, DeMarcus Lawrence is not the guy, and people told me he needed to knock the rust off. Somebody please inform me. Is it safe for me yet? Also, can somebody inform me, when me in 1980 sat here and said, if Teddy Bridgewater can do that, what the hell do we think Aaron Rodgers, any other quarterback, gonna do? Yeah. We literally got physically threatened because we said that. Is it safe for us to make those comments again? Because my brother 1980 got physically threatened and people gave out their address for him to come and fight because of his opinion. So is it safe?
Oh my God.
Is it safe for us yet to have an honest opinion about what we think our team is at? Or will we get threatened again?
Sad, man.
Y'all listen. My brother Football News told me, like, and honestly, this is the comments I've ever heard him talk about a Cowboys. This is the comments I've ever heard this dude talk about a Cowboys game.
It's almost scary.
It's almost scary to hear Football News talk so calm about a damn game when we lose. I don't even know where to begin with this shit. Like, it's damn, like 1980 says, damn near scary to hear him talk like this.
Yeah, I don't even want to.
We are so beyond screwed.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about the playoffs. I don't want to talk about the NFC title. I don't want to talk about nothing.
No.
I want to talk about this team figuring out how to win a game. You mean to tell me we got $100 million running back, we got $100 million defensive end, we trade a first-round pick for Amari Cooper. All these things we've given up to have a good team, and this is where we are. Somebody got to help me out in understanding.
Yeah.
Now that I'm done with that part, let me talk about the offense. Dak Prescott, that showed me so much in the playoffs last year. He showed me a lot. I told y'all that Seahawks games and that Rams game, even though we lost, that dude showed me heart. He showed me heart today. It wasn't enough. He didn't show me enough of it.
Yeah.
I can go get my ass whooped and have heart. I just got to figure out how to win. There was too many balls thrown too high. Way too many.
Yeah.
Tyron Smith, Lyle Collins, not there. But here's the thing. When you got a quarterback and an agent that are negotiating to be one of the top paid QBs in the game, you have to show why you deserve that type of money.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. Now, granted, these referees, the last 3 weeks, especially today, Dak Prescott probably going to have 2-3 ice baths before the next game or way more. He got beat up so goddamn bad because of his O-line. Not only that, there were so many goddamn late hits on this kid, man. Oh my God. There were so many uncalled late hits, man.
If that would have been Aaron Rodgers, they'd have been throwing flags left.
That was Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, or Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They need to fix this.
Got beat up so bad, and even through all that, he still got up and ran a goddamn touchdown.
Yeah.
But in the same breath,
yeah,
he has to be better.
Yeah.
He's not an exception. Dak has to be better.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I don't know what is going on with drop balls. I don't know what's going on with all this. That has to be better. Zeke picked up, but he picked up a little bit too late.
How many?
He wasn't getting much. That offense, I mean, we got the weapons, man. The way we started using Zeke at the end of the game in the passing game, way too fucking late. And that leads me to my next thing. In the words of my brother Football News, my ass.
Yeah.
Jason Garrett. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Y'all, I don't know. A couple weeks ago, y'all know who Robert is. Big dog, Big Rob. I call him Big Rob. He be on my channel sometime.
Yeah.
When we played the Saints,
yeah,
he said, man, that was Jason Garrett trying to go head up with Sean Payton.
Yep.
And he was right. Ever since those 3 wins, what we knew was Kellamore offense, we've been seeing run, comeback routes. This is all Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett today coached like shit. We just lost to a team that hasn't won a fucking game until today.
Yeah.
They beat the Dallas Cowboys, who has way more talent. But what does talent fucking mean when it's not coached right?
Nope.
What does it mean?
Nothing.
It means jack shit when it's not coached right. My team, the Los Angeles Lakers, had Dwight Howard, Steve Nash,
Yeah.
and Ron Artest, and couldn't win shit because we had motherfucking Mike Brown as our head coach. When that talent is that good, but the direction is piss poor, it doesn't matter. Look at it like this. If I'm in a goddamn Maserati and you're in a goddamn Honda, but your GPS is more accurate than mine, you're going to get to your destination before me. If we go into the same place and my GPS is trash and yours is better, you're going to get there before me. Jason Garrett, I'm not going to say he has to go because he's not going nowhere. This whole, like you said, bro, this whole buddy system, or you're like a son, you're like family to me.
It's killing us.
Jerry Jones will die before he see another Super Bowl if he keep it like this.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound fucked up. I don't wish death on nobody.
Al Davis.
Al fucking Davis. But this is how it's looking right now. This is not it. This coaching staff, we got the talent. We got hurt players everywhere, but we still had many opportunities. 3rd and 11. Motherfucking toss play to Ezekiel Elliott. Holy shit. That defensive coordinator had us figured out today. Dak Prescott got beat up so bad. Those referees deserve to be fined and not be able to call a damn game to 2020. So many goddamn illegal hits. So many roughing the passes. So many, I mean, just bad overall, man. And don't get me wrong, Dak did not play good. Nobody played good. Like, nobody played fucking good, man. You got to call out this. Jada Smith in open space? Nope. Absolutely not. You're not about to tell me these not. LVE, where is he? I haven't seen LVE since last season.
No.
Where is somebody? Tell me where's LVE? Joe Thomas in coverage played better than any other linebacker out there. It's not like my MCF said. It's so bad we was down to CJ Goodwin.
God damn.
It was so bad we had CJ Goodwin out there. Dude. And like I said, MCF, I understand what you're saying. I respect what you're saying. But Chris Richard is not without blame on here. He definitely has a part in this goddamn secondary. This shit ain't it. This shit is not it. I'm going to stop, but the last thing I'm going to say, stop it with the Garrett going for it on 4th down shit. Stop it with the saying you give him props for going for it. No, sir. It has to be good. I don't give a damn if he go for it on 4th down. If it's not good, it means nothing. I'm not going to ramble no more. That's all I got to say, man.
Hey, we're here. We're listening. I'm down and depressed, but we're gonna. I guess we could break this down. I mean, there's a lot to cover. I guess you guys really said a lot, in my opinion. I mean, anything you want to say first, maybe to start off?
I think that I am frustrated because the one thing most of us do feel like the talent is there. That is why it is so frustrating, because it's if we didn't have the talent, we wouldn't feel as frustrated. So there is a lot to be said still for execution, but it does feel like everything keeps I'm tired of saying it's Jason Garrett because I feel like a broken record.
Yeah.
A lot of it does come down to coaching and on both sides of the ball too, because whatever Richard and Marinelli both, honestly, whatever dynamic we have on our defense, I think it's really weird because, like you said, he's our passing game coordinator, but he's like the cornerbacks and like Richard is like half-assing this too, because the Cowboys don't either want to make him fully, the leader of this defense and stuff, because they still want Marinelli to be that guy. It's like whatever's going on, it's not working. Not in the front, not in the back.
Meshing.
It just, I don't know. Whatever we were doing last year seemed to work better, and we saw it work more effectively then. But whatever changes or adjustments or new things that we thought we were doing this year, it's not working. A big reason, you know what? Tank. You guys are making jokes like, did he even dress for this game? Like, damn. Robert, and you can say what you want about Robert Quinn, but we're saying that because it's a contract year for Quinn too. So Quinn, as great as he's doing, it's like there's a little bit of me that's like,
he wants that money,
right? Because
he's dancing for that money.
That's the point, no matter what, I gotta say, DJ. At first, I'll be the first one to say I was hesitant to say that Tank was not going to perform because I did want to give him the benefit of the doubt. And there were reasons why I wanted to say, like, okay, like maybe this is why he's not quite showing up. But that's, you're right. All that has gone out the window games ago. Tank, like today we saw he looked like a freaking bull. Like, ole, just not even touching. Darnold, who, yes, had mono. Like mono, by the way, if you don't know, mono isn't just like a cold. Like it makes you, like, you feel weak. It's almost like a Guillain-Barré syndrome where, like, your body feels very weak and coming back, it takes a while. So
but he's had weeks, right? He's been taking first team snaps. They were getting ready for this game. This is their Super Bowl. We look at this as it's like whatever. And that's the problem. That's a mindset. And that's the major issue with this fucking team.
Exactly. But let's bring a few stats into it. There's just one big thing where, again, we're talking coaching and execution. 11 penalties, guys. 11 penalties. I'm looking at all different kinds of penalties.
Killers.
Offense, defense, veterans, rookies. I mean, what do we have to do before our coaching staff takes it seriously and realizes that there is a discipline problem as well here, when you have guys just consistently making these mistakes?
Yes.
Say what you want about the refs. I don't care anymore. We're talking about our guys out here fucking up. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of our coaches making dumb decisions, like you said, going for it on a fourth down to make a statement when the only thing you did was run the same play that didn't work. All those runs.
The other second and ones and third and ones that we tried and run the ball in the same kind of predictable play. And that's the problem. You're going to get down there. You're going to go for it and get some balls and go for it. Don't just go for it. That kind of shit don't work, man. And it didn't work with Garrett in the 10 fucking years. I've been saying this for 3 years on my Cowboys family, and it doesn't stop. Even though when you think he's just about to change, it comes back. He comes back, and Tony Romo said the most telling thing today. Let's be real. This is why it's on coaching. Listen, we on our channel that attack, go through what went wrong with the players. There's a lot of execution issues, but a lot of the coaching, a lot of the coaches put heat. Whether it's Richard, whether it's Marinelli, it's Richard inside of Marinelli's system. I don't know. I don't care. They both are to blame. I just think Marinelli is the bigger piece to blame in this because
I think it's interesting. Tony Romo said that it was Jason Garrett. It looked like Jason Garrett's offense today. Like Tony Romo said it from the booth. He said, "This looks like Jason Garrett's offense." A
guy who's mainly been in Jason Garrett's offenses. And so to me, this is just not a handprint or fake. This has a whole hug of Jason Garrett. He is engulfed in this process. You heard that word a lot. And more of all, he's responsible. And they all, it's more, we don't really know who's making the calls on defense, who's making the calls on offense. We just know that they have an influence. Richard, we know more, is a guy who supposedly has a huge influence, but we know other guys have influence there too, whether it be John Kitna, Nussmeier, Jason Garrett himself. Even Dak has an influence in the game planning for the week. So my point is, this is a team loss, team blame. But when you look at it, the talent we have on this team, from top to bottom, the depth we have this year, all these things, and we're still 3-3, losing to the fucking 0-4, now 1-4 Jets. That speaks deeper than just a player issue. There's something deeper. They're not learning because it's not coming from the top, whether it's positional coaches, coordinators, or the head coach. And then beyond that, as 1980 touched on, I mean, we've been saying this about Jerry Jones. I mean, we took a whole year hiatus until he fucking fired Scott Linehan. We didn't buy shit from it. We have gear for years. And so we're going to go through that again if they don't fire Garrett at the end of this year. That's what I'm saying. That's my stance on MCF. Yeah. But in the end, does it change anything? Jerry Jones, and he's celebrating his fucking birthday and making that cash money. He don't care.
I'll leave it with one final thing, guys. Can we all say together who's the guy who caught that interception?
Number 27? Jordan Lewis, baby.
So
where is he? Richard, Marinelli, Garrett, somebody.
Just saying, and that's not even taking away the fact that obviously he didn't play a perfect game either, because there were definitely plays that were like, damn it, Jordan Lewis.
Yeah, he missed a couple.
But the point is that when
he hasn't been playing.
Mindset.
All of these things come together and make you say, what the F Cowboys, DCFN.
Take it away, baby. Because I'll tell you this, the mindset is not where it needs to be a playoff team. Forget a fucking quest for 6. So
right now,
I don't know what that is.
This team right now is 3-3. They're playing like an 80-18. That's like an 8-18.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That this is not a playoff team. This team is 3-3. We're playing like an 8-18.
Too frustrating.
Anyway.
Too frustrating.
3-13. You know.
I've been hearing that this is a talented team. We know this. I don't know it. Where is the talent? Whether it's coaching or not, there's a thing that's in all of us called instincts. Instincts to beat your man, fight or flight. That kicks in a lot in football, in life in general. And I'm not seeing any talent on this team. Like, you can't tell me that we know this team is talented, because I don't know that. This team isn't talented. Where is the talent?
Right, that's true.
Yeah. And, Cowboy fans, a lot of them, if they haven't said it already, will be saying, well, we're still 3-3, tied for first place in the division. We got the upper hand because we got 2 division wins. If you're saying that, you're part of the issue too, because that's mediocre record right there, 3-3. And this team could easily be 5-1 or 4-2 throughout the 6 games, and we suck. And we ain't. And I'm not happy with 3-3 at all. I'm not happy that we have to keep it a close division race with the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Vikings did us a favor. They kicked ass today. They kicked those Eagles' asses today. But I'm not happy with 3-3. I'm not happy with the talent. We need upgrades. We need upgrades at the defensive tackle level. We need upgrades at the linebacker position. We need upgrades at the safety position. This team is not talented. Our Cedric Wilson, I thought, played really well today with the chances and the balls thrown to him. Dak Prescott, we can upgrade there. You can upgrade at the quarterback position pretty easily. And, fifth quarter Cowboys touched on Dak Prescott's heart. He getting hit all day and still running it in for a touchdown. Where was that in the first and second quarter? It's not hard. It's just trying to get blame taken off yourself because you were throwing high and low balls all day. That's all it is. Zeke looks like a Cheeto puff out there. And the line really isn't creating holes. Zeke's not known for just picking up a yard on back-to-back carries and stuff. The part of the issue is we do have injuries, but we're playing against a 0-4 team. Sam Darnold should have communication issues. Sam Darnold should be hitting and throwing like Dak was today, and he wasn't. That's the issue. He missed 5 weeks of football, and he looked like he's a 4-0 starter out there today. There's no talent on this team. The fan base is going to be happy at the 3-3 record tie for first place, which is ridiculous to me. Fifth quarter Cowboys, it was absolutely right about DeMarcus Lawrence, and I'm so glad the Cowboys haven't paid Dak yet, because at the trend we're going and paying players and not stepping up. The only player that got paid and stepping up is Lyle Collins, who was hurt today. That's the only player that says, hey, I'm so glad you paid me. I'm going to stay humble, and I'm still going to ball out for you guys. Other than that, the trend for Cowboys playing players is trash. It's garbage. It's a waste of money. $200 million invested in contracts this offseason or the course of the season, and we have nothing to show for it but a 3-3 record. Losing to a backup quarterback that kicked nothing but field goals. Losing to Aaron Rodgers where we were 31-3. Losing to Sam Darnold and the 0-4 Jets when it was 21-3 at one point in this football game. There's no talent on this team. There's no talent on the coaching staff. And there is absolutely delusional fans in this fan base. And I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to have passion because there was 22 guys on the field today that showed no passion. So why would I waste my time showing mine? Back to you, 1980.
We are when we lose, it's pretty tough because we've been losing for so long, and a lot of us Cowboy fans that were around to see the Super Bowl days.
Hold 1 second, 1980. Cooper is not talented. You sound so dumb. Availability is best ability, and Cooper was not there today. And I'm talking about today's game only. And I'm evaluating all 3 games.
Who said
But,
that? Somebody said that in the chat?
Yeah, it was I must have lost it. But yeah, someone said Cooper's not whatever. It's just another delusional fan. That's all it is. Seriously. I mean, yeah, and then the whole quarterback thing. God, admit we're trash. Like it'll feel a lot better to say
we're not good right now. That's
we're
just
not good.
Who picked the trash up though?
This is
fucking Jets. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you good. We just gotta. I hadn't even glanced at the comment section because it's. I respect them for being here and watching and taking time out of the day. But there's something in this state that we're in. It's kind of hard to. But like I was saying, it's we've been losing for so long, and I'm just gonna be honest. We've been losing for so long, and we're trying to get our name back. And it's hard to do that when, we take 2 steps forward and take 5 steps back. And that's what we've been doing for the past 20-something years, taking 2 steps forwards, taking 5 steps back. And it's tiresome. We got this America's Team title. We're the number 1 topic. And we're definitely going to be number 1 topic tomorrow, especially losing to the Jets. 1-4 Jets now. And teams are doing their job. They're doing what they're supposed to. We don't know how to take advantage of anything. And that goes, and I gotta put it on coaching. When we say talent, I think what I mean by we have the talent, I mean we have the what's the word I'm looking for? I hate when I have brain farts. We have the ability to be good players on the field. We have talented guys on this roster. We do. They're just being misguided. And you're right. They're not executing. There comes a time where you have to take over. Just like Jordan Lewis said, fuck you, Chris Richard, I'm looking back. And I'm going to get this interception, whether you like it or not. Chris Richard probably didn't even like that because he is teaching them not to look back. So he's part of the problem. To me, that's personal because the way I was taught growing up, defense, playing cornerback, playing every position in the secondary, cornerback, right, left, free safety, strong safety. I had to learn them all in order to understand the defense. In high school, you have to learn them all. In my high school. And all the coaches taught us to look back when the ball was in the air. You turn into a receiver. We were doing wide receiver drills. We were doing drills with the receivers because we had to be able to catch the ball. Because the idea of defense, and this is where they're messing up. This is why we don't have a defense. The idea of defense is to get off the field, 3 and out. It's not to milk the clock. Let the offense do that. Let the offense win time of possession and control clock management. You don't do that on defense because you're not going to be able to. Your lungs won't allow you to do it. We don't have an identity on this team. It's back to the drawing board for us. We suck as a team. When we lose, Cowboy Nation start turning on each other and, this is why we lost. And, just bottom line, man, we suck as an organization. Seriously, we just do. And we got to regroup. We have to find a way to find an identity. You have to, before you even step on the field, you have to have an identity first. You have to know how you're going to win games. This team doesn't have a clue. They're all over the place, especially defensively. Offenses, they wait too long to get into a rhythm. I don't know what this second half garbage is, but they wait until in the third quarter pretty much to try to get in a rhythm, and it's just too late. And the other teams are able to, because we don't have a defense, the other teams are able to milk the clock, drive up the field, get in field goal range, or score. We can't stop anybody. I can round up 10 guys. Seriously, I can round up 10 guys and line up at offense and we can go up the field on that secondary. All you gotta do is throw the ball. They don't look back. Just throw the ball. My wife was like, why don't they look back? And my wife don't know nothing about football. She's a fan. She's a Cowboy fan, but she don't know nothing. No X's and O's or nothing. My wife's grandmother called me because she's a diehard Cowboy fan, 80-something years old. She's like, Will, what's going on with this defense? I don't know. She's like, this is the worst I've seen it in a long time. And this is an 80-something-year-old woman able to point this out. That's how you know that we are in trouble. We suck. It's bottom line. I don't give a damn how diehard you are. I don't give a damn about how many tattoos you got of Cowboy Nation on your skin. We suck. These are the results we are giving. The Cowboys are giving our fan base. We suck right now. Now, I can't see the future by any means. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's going to happen next week. Some of you don't want to wait till next week. We beat the Eagles. Y'all going to be, I don't know that. I can't even talk. We can't even talk Super Bowl. Earlier this season, we were talking Super Bowl. We were talking playoffs. Them first 3 games, we were running up the scoreboard, averaging 30 points a game. Oh, man, we were big shit then. Now we humbled. You see what I'm saying? That's why I get cats on here talking shit about other fan bases, talking shit about other teams. How we going to do this? How we going to do that? So it's just we got some work to do. I can't say it's early anymore because we're going into the middle of the season. We don't have an answer. We do not have an answer, guys. And you can be as diehard as you want, but it's as clear as the writing is on the wall. This team has a virus. It has a virus, and we do not have the antidote for it. Bottom line, we don't.
Good point. That's a good point there, bro. As a virus, we don't have a fucking antidote. Good goddamn point, brother. I mean, I couldn't have said that no better. I mean, it's really nothing to say after that. That's a good point. Look at Garrett.
He's giving them handshakes.
Look at him.
After
you guys hearing me now? You guys hearing what I'm saying here about what the problem with this team is? And
what is he doing?
Well, look at this. I'm showing you guys this here. Look at this. No one wants to give him a high five. Hold on, I'll go back to it. They're all just walking by him.
Wow.
Let me say one more thing. Let me say one more thing real quick. My dad said years ago, and I sound like a broken record, and I bring this up all the time. To hit Jerry Jones, to make him understand, you got to hit his pocketbook. There were fans back in the 80s that were not on purpose not going to the games. All this diehard Cowboy, I'm pouring my money into this organization shit, it ain't working. It ain't working. It hasn't worked for 25 years. So you get on here and gangbang and do drive-by shootings and meet people at locations and fight over something you're never going to own, something that you're never going to be a part of. You can do that all you want. But my dad said years ago, this was years ago when I was a little boy, he said the way to get Jerry Jones to start winning some games, stop supporting him. There were fans in the few fans that were at the Texas Stadium. They had paper bags over their heads. And they just said, fuck it. So Jerry Jones saw that shit. Oh, let me revamp this, And he got us. We got them quick Super Bowls, and he got us right where he wanted us. Got us back in, baited us back in. Haven't won a Super Bowl since. So we keep falling for it every year. We'll fall for it. We get crunked up because it's football season. We happy because we like the sport. We love football. So we support our team. We do this. We do that. We make videos. We buy shirts. We buy keychains. We buy all kind of shit. Cowboy stuff. We're excited. We fall for it every year. Jerry don't give a damn. Like football news just said, Jerry don't give a damn about this. My Cowboys family, Jerry don't give a damn about this loss. It's his birthday. He about to go out and get on his yacht and ride off in his helicopter and be done. Us fans, it hurt us more than it probably hurt him. Now, matter of fact, I know that. It hurt us more than it hurt him.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? So it don't make them a difference. No, they lost. They don't care. They don't give a shit because they still selling out. Fans traveling with the team. There were more Cowboy fans out there than Jet fans.
Yep.
And look at the results they got. Look at they traveled all that way. And look at the results they got. Got season tickets, spent hard-earned money on that shit. Traveling state by state. And look at the results. So you tell me, who was it hurting? It ain't hurting them. It's hurting us.
Man.
I mean,
like
I think
Donald laying it down seriously, man. And like I said, I heard MCF say, stop praising Garrett for going for it on fourth down. That shit, it literally means nothing. It means nothing, man. And listen, y'all, everybody that happy when Maher hit a 62, damn that, because he can't hit a 35. It means shit, man. It means nothing. And to be honest, it shouldn't even come down to Maher. Like, there's an interior problem with this team, with this organization that's bigger than the actual players.
Yeah.
There's a real interior problem that's bigger than the actual players. Part of that interior problem is Jerry Jones is comfortable with the coach that listens to him. You show me a Super Bowl coach besides Jerry Jones that makes his way to the media to talk to them about the game, about who's playing, about injury updates before the actual damn coach. You show me an owner that does that. There's no owner that gets on that goddamn elevator when we wins and makes his damn way down to the media faster than Jerry Jones do to talk about injury updates and wins and losses. Damn Al Davis, man. That's what he want. Like, it's a bigger problem, man. Like, I'm telling you, there's no discipline with this goddamn team. Like, you just showed that video. Nobody wanted to give Jason Garrett a hot, like, they are so done with him. This team has no discipline. There's no discipline required. There's none. No one is held accountable for nothing. No one is held accountable for a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cheeto getting burnt for that touchdown, everybody high fives. There's no problem with going around, hey, man, that's right, get him next time. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
But the problem is there's no accountability for it.
Nope.
Nobody's going to say nothing to him about that.
Nope.
They're going to watch film and they're going to keep it moving like it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's the goddamn problem. Like 1980 said, there's a difference between picks. That's a difference between interceptions. Jordan Lewis got a pick.
Yep.
A pick is about awareness. A pick is watching the quarterback and reading the play. That's a pick. What you see Jordan Lewis, what you see Cheeto get, the tip balls, those are interceptions.
Yeah.
He didn't expect that. Jordan Lewis read that guy. He jumped.
But he's not starting.
But he's not starting. He jumped and made effort. You know what's crazy? And I'm going to let this shit go after this. Jordan Lewis jumped higher and caught that pick with more effort than the ball that went through Michael Gallup's hands and Amari Cooper's hands in the past 3 weeks. I've seen Michael Gallup and Amari Cooper let those balls go through their hands in the past 3 weeks in the same way Jordan Lewis jumped and caught that damn ball. And he's not even a damn wide receiver.
Mm.
That's a goddamn pick, what you saw today.
Yeah.
That's pick. Awareness.
Yeah.
Watching the quarterback. Reading the play. That's a pick. Those tip balls, Cheeto begin, those are interceptions.
Yeah, those
Those
are
be called it on paper. What
Give
you
me
saw Jordan Lewis do today is what a real cornerback does.
Yep.
That's a pick. You hide yourself. You wait on the play to develop because you know where the ball is going. You sit on it. And when the time is right, you make the play happen. And that's exactly what Jordan Lewis did. If he would have knew what was behind him, he could have ran a touchdown, but he didn't know.
Yeah.
That was a pick. This team is not ready for nothing but a regular season, a 9-7 or 8-8.
Pretty much.
And it's 70% coaching and 30% execution. Jason, it's time for him to go. I didn't post a video. I made a video, but I didn't post it. What I said was, you saw the best of the offensive line in 2014. You saw a glimpse of it in 2016 of what it used to be. 2014, in my opinion, was the best of this offensive line.
That's it.
2016 was what it could be. It's done. It's done.
Yeah.
You will not see that again. I don't care. Best shape, Tyron Smith, boy, you will not see it again.
No, that's
the
it.
best of this offensive line is gone. It's gone. All that goddamn money. We've had the best guys, man. I mean, it's just gone. It's gone. I'm going to say it. I don't care what nobody say. Zeke had a good game, but he is not the Zeke we saw in 2016.
Nah.
He's
done.
Yeah. He's done. It is done. Jerry Jones, he folded under pressure for Zeke. He folded under pressure for DeMarcus Lawrence. I mean, we've paid guys big already, and we're 3-3. We paid out all this money to be 3-3. Y'all listen, DeMarcus Lawrence is exactly what I said he was. In 2016, we went 13-3. He was not the talk of the defensive front. Malik Collins and Terrell McClain was. I'm telling y'all, everybody thought that he was going to get his money and be this and be that type of play. It's done. It's done. DeMarcus Lawrence, what you see now is what he is. Even against weaker opponents, he can't get to the quarterback, missing them. I mean, how can you miss a guy that just came back? I mean, we are done, y'all. We are done. If we go 10-6, I will be surprised.
Yeah, it'd be a miracle.
We are done. The Jets. The Jets.
Who we got coming up?
The Eagles, who beat Green Bay and the Jets. Two teams we just lost to. But people want to come by. People want to fight us, though.
Yeah. Like, well, I ain't playing. What you mad at me for?
I'm not out there. Football news, brother. Come on with it, man.
He probably gave up. He probably ain't got nothing else to give.
I mean, I really don't blame him. I can't blame him, man, because at this point, it's like, what can any of us say? We had so many fans to attack us because of our opinion of the damn team.
Yeah.
We just went to New York and lost to a team that haven't won a goddamn game. I'm not going to talk about Jason Garrett because it's pointless.
No.
We can't get him fired.
He ain't going nowhere.
The people who work a 9 to 5 to pay our bills can get a guy who make millions fired when his owner doesn't even. Jerry Jones is probably headed to his yacht right now.
Yeah.
All right, so DJ, real quick, in 1980 in DCFN. So if Jerry's on his way to his yacht, and last year when we were in this position, this year we're 3-3, right? Last year we were in 3-5, and our desperate move was to fire the offensive line coach, trade away the first-round pick for Amari Cooper. I mean, so what is the answer? You know what I mean? And at what point do we get to that point where the Cowboys reach that extreme tipping point? They realize, oh shit, we have to do something. Because I don't know if the answer this year is to do some kind of crazy play to trade for a player, right? I don't necessarily think that's the move. And again, firing the offensive line coach, I don't think is the answer. Firing the coach right at the second might be an answer, but that still doesn't really bring us
that would be more of a
season,
that would be more of a hey, here's what we're doing, but the season's done. You know, that's
still feels like a desperation move.
Right. Well, that would be saying the season's over and we're just gonna we're trying to make a point in this way, which could be to some people's likings. I mean, I don't think the season's over yet. I see the tank issue for sure. The Zeke issue, I put that less on Zeke because Zeke can only do so much as far as what the play calls are and the way the defense are scheming.
He got taken out of the game really early because remember the Jets too. The Jets were up like 21-3. You can't run the ball when you're down 20.
And we still kind of did. We still kind of ran Zeke, and he still was very productive in the ground, in the air. So he didn't, you see Pollard getting blown up on blitzes. So that's why you see Zeke in there. He's all three, and he's still the best player on this offense. But, in the end, when you talk about Jason Garrett and complaining about him, we complain about him since the first day of this channel of My Cowboys Family. So we've been on that. And I understand where Fiance is coming from about who you get to replace Garrett at this point if you were to do it, which that's why he won't get fired.
It's more the overall, like what's the big move that we can make, the big change we can make now that's going to turn it around the way that making those moves did, because I think we're at the point now where I'm not sure what that is.
And with the injuries and with the refs and all that stuff, you can keep saying, we can say that all day, but there's a bigger foundational issue with this team, and we talked about it from years and years. It is with the front office, it's the mindset, and it trickles to the coach. Who gets the players that DCFN says are trash? It's the coaching staff that believe that asks the front office for it's a combination of the front office and coaches, and the coaches say, hey, these guys are going to work. These guys are doing it. So you got to put blame on the coaches, not, when they get these players that some people, like DCFN is the one that said they're trash. So, or they don't have talent. So my point is that if they don't have talent, then you got to blame the coaches for not bringing in the talent then. You can't get it both ways. So to me, coaching is the root problem on the field. And there's, of course, a lot of deeper things when it comes to the whole mindset that we have from Jerry Jones. And I'm hoping Stephen Jones might make some changes.
It's like when your kids are acting up at school, it's like, of course you're going to get mad at your kids. But the first thing they're going to say is, okay, what are mom and dad doing at home that are making these kids act like this way, right? I'm saying, like, it comes from home. It comes from the top down.
And who's at home? Jerry Jones is at home. He said this, quote, I'm disappointed. I didn't think this would happen. That's what he said today after the game. He also said that I'm not even coming close to those future type of considerations when he was asked about Jason Garrett's future. He's not even coming close about thinking. He said, quote, I haven't even glanced there in my mind about Garrett's long-term future. I'm looking in the future as in next week against those Eagles. Again, blowing smoke. Do the usual stuff that he does.
That lets us know that no matter what Jason Garrett can probably shank Dak on the field, he's still going to keep his job till the end of the year. That's the point. Yeah. Jerry Jones is telling us straight up, there's not much that Garrett can do right now that's going to make him lose his job or jeopardize his job until the season is over.
And that's the problem. And even if we get in the playoffs, if we look good, there's a lot of these things going to be holding us back, along with execution, which again, that's a major issue, obviously, but are the coaches not putting our players in better positions? And again, the players are also shooting themselves in the foot. It's a combination of these things. And I'm not saying the coaches because I don't want to blame the players. I'm blaming everybody. And I'm not just blaming the head coach. I'm blaming all the coaches. Kellen Moore, Chris Richard, Marinelli. So they're all this is a group loss, a group blame. But if you got to start looking a little deeper. You got to really look at some foundational issues. You got to look at what's been consistent, of a lot of inconsistency, a lot of average type of coaching and playing on that field, whoever you had, Romo, Des Bryant, Witten, and these guys. All these guys, the only consistent is, of course, the front office, Jerry Jones, and, of course, Jason Garrett.
How many Super Bowls have we had since '95?
Cricket.
That's our answer right there. This team, that question you had when you were asking us, what's next? What should we do? All that. That's really for the Cowboys to figure out. This is what they get paid for. They get paid millions of dollars to figure it out. They supposed to know way more than us because they paid the top dollar. Just like fifth quarter, keep using D-Law as an example. D-Law is supposed to be performing way better because he got a big time raise. They're gonna come to you first. You made up. Y'all know I love, because my wife's a teacher, so I love using that as an analogy. When that kid keeps acting up in class, they're gonna look at the parents and they're gonna go to the teacher and say, "Hey, what's going on?" There's gonna be a parent-teacher conference scheduled, and that's when you kind of start digging. Okay, what's going on? How's the schedule at home? What does the kid have a doctor that they see to control the behavior? Has a child been diagnosed with anything? This is just an example, guys. That the Dallas Cowboys have to figure out a way to do that themselves. We can see the problem. We as fans, we on the outside looking in. We know the problem. We know that it's execution. We know that it's coaching. We know that it's, poor execution on both sides of the ball. Guys not being able to wrap up. Jordan Lewis being the only one with a pick, not an interception, a pick. We can see all these things. We can see Zeke's performance declining, him a lot slower than he was back in 2016 or whatever. Hell, even last year. Shit. We can see balls going through players' hands. Regardless if Dak threw it high or not, it touched your hands. Coach, I used to get chewed out. One time, the ball it was just like that. It was too high, but it went through my hands. And Coach chewed my ass out. I said, Coach, he threw it too high. He said, God damn it, you touched the ball, But, we can go back and forth on why we're losing games. Like I said, there's an illness, a virus with this Cowboys, and it's up to them to find an antidote. We can scream at the top of our lungs. They're not going to listen to us. Hell, one of them might even see this video or one of our videos, one of our live streams. They're not going to listen to us. What do we know? They're going to look down at us because we don't have $3 million homes. They're going to look down at us because we're not working for the Cowboys. What do they know? They're just fans. We don't know nothing, but we put money in their pocket. You get what I'm saying? So it's a domino effect. You can have all the talent in the world. You can have a Bo Jackson back there, running back. If the line ain't blocking, they don't have a good scheme, not going to do anything. You can even have Deion Sanders back there at corner in his prime. I say Deion's best year was when he was with the 49ers. That was probably one of his best years. You can have him back there. The 94 Deion Sanders, it wouldn't matter because coaching. It starts, it's a domino effect. It starts with the teachers, the coaching. I watched the Patriots game. I love using them as an example because they're a winning organization. They're not just a winning team. They're a winning organization. They love to win. They love it. They breathe winning. Tom Brady get up in the morning and 40-something years old. Y'all see the drills he's putting his body through? He got the guy hitting him with the pad and everything. 40-something years old. Still out there winning. Regardless if he got an easy schedule or not. Regardless if he has an easy schedule or not, I guarantee you they're going to be in the playoffs, probably in the Super Bowl. So if they got an easy schedule or not, it ain't easy in the playoffs. They still find a way to win. They ran the same play, the same exact play with him and Edelman over and over and over again against the Giants, and it worked. It worked every single time. These guys want to win. Execution. It doesn't stop for them. It doesn't stop. Like Will Smith say, you got when other stars and when other people, Michael Jackson said it too, when other people are asleep, I'm working. I'm trying to figure out what I can do better. That's a craft. That's God-given. These players ain't God-given talent no more. They just going through the motions. And you can tell. When we was winning those Super Bowls in the 90s, those players wanted to win. They breathed winning. They didn't care about nothing else. The records and everything, that went along with it. Oh, okay, cool. I got the wrestling record, cool. All I care about is winning, though. I want to win a Super Bowl. It's all about winning championships. And when they lost, oh, shit, it was over. You know what I mean? Wasn't no social media, nothing back then. You know what I mean? So the Dallas Cowboys, they don't care about losing. Y'all see my Cowboys family, they just showed the video by Jason Garrett. It was, I guess they were coming off the field because it was 4th down or something like that. And he patting them on the butt and giving them high fives and stuff like that. What you doing that for, man? We losing. What are you doing? I mean, we're losing. Jimmy Johnson would have been like, say, man, I need to see you, and you in my office when we get back. And it's just.
And it wasn't only that. It was also they weren't even giving him a high five. They were ignoring him. Joe Thomas and Malik Collins, they just walked by him.
Just done with him. So that lets you know right there that the organization, the players, has given up on him. So I'm asking again, like, I know, we're diehard Cowboy fans and we're probably going to get up tomorrow morning and make a video. But what are we cheering for? What are we cheering for? This is what we're cheering for every week. And that's the sad part about it. And that's the realistic, that's reality. It's just sad, man. Very, very sad. But I don't have any more. I don't have any more to give. I don't have any more to say. I'm like digging for things to talk about. We're 3-3. I don't know what's going to happen next week or the week after or the week after. We could win next week. I don't know that. But I'm not going to stop being a Cowboy fan. You know, I'm still going to be positive. I'm still going to try to be positive. Unfortunately, we still have to play football. Unfortunately, we still got a whole season ahead of us. But the Cowboys got to figure out an identity. Right now, we don't have one. We don't have one at all. And if the Cowboys don't have an identity, the fans are not going to have an identity, you know, either. You get what I'm saying? So they got to get it together, man, because and I don't know if they can. You know, this is just the diehard fan in me talking right now, hoping that there is still some kind of hope, hoping that some guys come back off an injury and can turn around. But when you got a coaching staff like this, it's just kind of hard to. And sometimes you want to give up. You know, you be like, man, fuck this. It's easy to do that. It's easy to be like, man, fuck the Cowboys, fuck this, fuck that, you know. But I guess we just got to keep fighting. That's the only thing we can do as fans. You know, we can fight amongst each other. Oh, I don't agree with you. And we ain't out there playing. They are. So I guess we just got to, I guarantee you, we're going to all be watching next week, regardless if we agree with each other or not. We're all going to be watching next week. So that's all I got, man. I don't know if anybody's got anything else, but I'm about to go eat with my kids and my wife and everything. I got to go back to my normal life. You get what I'm saying? I'm not getting $1 million check every week. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Anybody got anything else to add?
Football news. What's up, man? Won't hear you, bro. Hello, football news.
What's up?
We don't hear you, bro. What's up?
This team sucks. It's pathetic, dude. Like, we just spent an hour and 12 minutes talking Dallas Cowboy football, showing passion, when they can't even show us passion for an hour of football playing time.
Yeah.
You know? Well, we do an hour and a half show on Saturdays. We do an hour show after football games. I do a podcast with Cowboys blog. You're spending about half an hour to 45 minutes on that. So I'm talking Dallas Cowboy football for about 3 hours on average a week, showing my passion, my loyalty for this team, for performances like what we seen today and the last two games but not counting this. Like, seriously? But hey, like 1980 say, I'm still going to work in the morning.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, my closing statement, bro. I really don't know, man. Until Jerry Jones makes a change, you know, with the play calling, the coach's situation, regardless of the talent, I don't see nothing. I mean, we've had this situation before. We've had a year where Dez Bryant had 16 touchdowns, T. Will had 8, Gavin Escobar had 4, DeMarco Murray had over how many yards? I mean, we've had these type of years before.
Yeah.
And it always just come down to coaching, man. Like,
that's it.
Nothing to change. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is going to change, man. So, you know, like you said, bro, we regular people, man. You got to go eat dinner with family. I got to get work clothes ready for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Make millions, man.
Yeah.
We just fans, and football news made a good point. Hell, them guys ain't worried about it. Tank got his money. He out there doing nothing.
Yeah.
So who are we?
Yeah.
You know? So that's it for me, MCF. I guess y'all, you know, final words from y'all, man.
Yeah. I mean, what else is there to say other than our team sucks? Everything sucks. It's going to be a sucky week. And this game this week is probably also going to suck because 2, 3, and 3 teams are going to battle out for the NFC East. And honestly, at this point, I feel like no matter which way it goes, like even if we win, do we expect it to be a good win or do we expect it to be kind of an ugly win? You know what I mean? It's like no matter how this goes, it's like I feel like I'm already not looking forward to it. Because I can already see the struggle, like, you know, short of a freaking blowout against the Eagles. You know what I mean? It's going to take a lot for this team to show me that we are progressing from the last 3 weeks. So this bye week is going to be very important for this team to get its head screwed on straight. This Eagle game absolutely has to be the most important thing to these guys. But right now, it's hard for me to even say that because everything sucks.
Yeah, I mean, the passion is there from us, from the fan base, but not as much from the Cowboys, it seems. It takes a lot to them to get up for a game, but we got to be down 21 to something before we start scoring some points and stopping some offense. You know what I mean? It's like
we look more pissed off on our couch than Jason Garrett did that entire game. It's like last week's penalty sucked out all the emotion out of him, and he just stopped giving a shit anymore.
I mean, listen, it's just the all-around issue. I'm not going to say we suck because we're showing that we're average. That's for damn sure. And we're losing to the Jets. That shows suckability. But I'm going to say this overall with the way we've been seeing these guys, whether it's from the play they put on tape, the play on the field, the play we've seen from these guys, or with other teams or not. I know we have injuries, we got other issues, but when you look at all these things, we talk about the depth. All of us, we're saying about the depth is great this year, and it's still not working out. So if that's the case, to me, the issue is obvious. It's coaching, and when you look at these things, to me, you know, the talent is, believe it or not, still in there. We don't have any injuries. We get some of these guys back. You know, I'm just saying, as time goes on, we get our lines set again. We can make another run at this. But right now, the way we're playing, it's suck. We're playing that suckability offense and defense, and it's not Garrett's. So hopefully, we get more of our of our injured guys back, and we get, maybe we need this bye week. We get past the win with the Eagles.
Get our identity back.
Exactly,
okay, let's get our identity back, right, Dallas Cowboys. But guys,
if we can do that, then I think that there is a chance for us to get back into. Now, you talk about playoff team? No. Talk about Super Bowl team? What are you talking about? No. But no way, exactly. But that talent, that depth, we've seen some of it. Maybe it's not all there. Maybe the coaches mismanaged it. You know, maybe we don't have the depth that we thought we had. But my point is, the coaches got these guys in. They better do their magic. You said yourself, 1980. They get paid to resolve this. The front office, the coaching staff, get to work, Cowboy. Front office and coaches. You better do something because some heads better roll if this shit don't get fixed by the end of the year. I'm not gonna say they suck. I'm not gonna say that they're playing like they suck.
I'm saying everything sucks, right? This loss sucks.
Yeah, I don't want to think about.
Sucks.
We got to all go.
This week is going.
Yeah, we all got to get up and go work tomorrow, and we all getting ready to do all that stuff. But we know how much it sucks. Tomorrow's gonna suck so bad.
Yeah.
But you guys can find us, My Cowboys Family, on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Join the Discord if you want to. I guess talk about this more. But yeah, no matter what, that's the thing. Even after this ugly ass loss, even after these ugly 3 weeks, even after these ugly last few however many years, but no matter what, guys,
20-something years. Never forget
everything.
Yeah, never forget. Go Cowboys! Let's go, baby. No matter what. But
still sucks.
They better give us more. But we gotta go, man. We gotta do the same on our side. So peace, much love, and everybody in the panel. Thank you all. Go Cowboys. No matter what.
Thank y'all. That was Dallas Cowboy Family. I know y'all probably already subscribed to them, but make sure y'all do. They're the hardest working Cowboy fans in the business. They go live all the time, every night. So make sure y'all check them out. Fifth quarter. What's up, man?
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro. Another post game round table. Unfortunately, we are who we are at this point.
Yeah.
Like you said, bro, there's nothing we can do. We are hardworking men. We work every day. If you're a fan and you're mad at our opinion, don't threaten us. You want to talk to somebody? Talk to Jerry.
Yeah, go there.
Go there. We're a family, man. All three. The 3 people left on this round table right now, We have kids.
Yeah.
We literally work every day to pay bills.
Yeah.
The stuff you see behind 1980, he bought that.
Yeah.
That wasn't free because he do videos about the Cowboys.
No.
The Dez Bryant jersey, everything you see behind him was bought with his money. It wasn't free because he do these videos. None of this shit is free. When you see Football News and he got his stuff behind him,
yeah,
it's not free. Football News take time out of his day to do characters for y'all.
Yeah.
Characters for y'all with stuff he paid for with his money.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta understand. What we say is not the law, man.
Yeah.
It's just our opinion.
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
So when we gave y'all what we gave y'all after the Saints and y'all wanted to fight and give out addresses and do this and that, how you feel now? How you feel now?
That was a good one.
So that's all we've been saying, man. It's not our fault that we've been fans long enough. We know the game long enough to know that when problems are happening that early, they're more likely going to carry on in the other games. And that was our whole point when we talked about that Saints game.
Yeah.
Issues against them with Teddy Bridgewater, it wasn't just going to be for that one game.
Yeah.
We're 2 losses later.
Yeah. True.
2 losses later.
Yep.
One by Aaron Rodgers, which we could have won, and one by a team that hasn't won a game until now.
Yep.
So when you get mad and you're ready to fight, call the Star. I will get the number for you if I need to. Ask to speak to Jerry Jones and give him your address and where you're gonna be. Because dog, we not the ones. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a family man and I'm not a coward.
Yeah.
I'm not here for none of this. I'm here to watch football and give my opinion on it. And right now, my opinion is the Dallas Cowboys suck. I don't even want to say 8-8. I'm gonna say 7-9 because we lost to the Jets. Do you understand we just got Tom Brady on our schedule? We have to pick this up if we're gonna even have a season that's not embarrassing. I'm not even gonna say playoffs. I'm just gonna say a season that's not embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yep. Put the Cowboys on YouTube. Appreciate you, Bo. Football News, take it away, man.
Football News. That's 5th Quarter Cowboys, guys. Y'all subscribe to them, man. Knowledgeable too. I wouldn't roll with anybody else but these guys. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to 5th Quarter Cowboys. Football News, what we got?
Woo! Dallas Cowboy Football News on YouTube. Dallas Cowboy Football News on Facebook. DCF News 1 on Twitter. And if you want to talk X's and O's, because you don't got to be man enough now. We fucking suck.
Oh, so just if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, if you want to talk X's and O's, there ain't no such thing as man enough now. We suck. Slide in my DMs. Like, oh.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I really do. I appreciate it. Those are my brothers in battle, man. 5th Quarter Cowboys, Dallas Cowboy Football News, my Cowboys family, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to them, please. Guys, we're 3-3.
Jesus.
I don't think we solved this one. I think in the back of all of our minds, we were like, okay, this is a tune-up. I even made a video. I said, this is a tune-up game for us. This is a chance for us to regroup, work on some things, get back in a rhythm, get some confidence back in us, go up 4-2, still be leading the division. But didn't happen that way. And that's the beauty of the sports. You never know what's going to – it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. It's unfortunate that we lost today. But, you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. And unfortunately, we got to keep watching. We got the Eagles next week. Trying to battle for this NFC East. Now, I don't know what's going to happen in that game, but what I saw tonight don't look good. Didn't look good at all. Cowboys got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of soul searching and identity searching to do. Because you got to have that before you step on the field. And if you don't have that, you're going to be lost. And that's what we've been for the past 3 weeks. We've been lost. haven't had a clue. We look like a college team out there, and it's just it's been sad. I think we can all agree on it being really sad. And this team has a virus, and we haven't found an antidote for it, a cure for it. But guys, that's all we got, man. We don't have nothing else. We've said all we can say. There's nothing more to be said. All the smoke and clear and all the dust is settled. Make sure y'all subscribe to us, man. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video tomorrow. Probably don't even have to. What is there to do? What is there to talk about? Got to go back to work. So like fifth quarter said, we hard working men. So we got to go back to reality tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, guys, make sure you stay cowboyed up because you never know what the day is gonna bring you. Ask the Cowboys against the Jets. Holler back at us. We out.
Hey.